Walt Disney's Disneyland.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are.
Each week as you enter this timeless land, one of these many worlds will open to you. Fantasyland, the happiest kingdom of them all. Tomorrowland, promise of things to come. Adventureland, the wonder world of nature's own realm. Frontierland, tall tales and true from the legendary past. Presenting this week from Frontierland, Davy Crockett at the Alamo. And now, Walt Disney.
During the past season, we have presented two stories based on the life of Davy Crockett of Tennessee, a man whose courage, whose humor, and exploits lifted him into the legend class. In tribute to this great American folk hero, we now present the third story in the Crockett trilogy, Davy Crockett at the Alamo.
Born on a mountaintop in Tennessee, greenest state in the land of the free. Raised in the woods so's he knew every tree. Killed him a bar when he was only 3. Davy, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Fought single-handed through the Injun War till the creeks was whipped and peace was in store. And while he was handling this risky chore, made himself a legend forevermore. Davy, Davy Crockett, the man who don't know fear. He went off to Congress and he served a spell, fixing up the government and laws as well. Took over Washington, so we heard tell, and patched up the crack in the Liberty Bell. Davy, Davy Crockett, seeing his duty clear. When he come home, his politicking done. The Western March had just begun, so he packed his gear and his trusty gun and lit out a grinning to follow the sun. Davy, Davy Crockett, heading out west again. Storybooks tell they were all cut low, but the truth of it is, this just ain't so. Their spirits will live and their legends grow as long as we remember the Alamo. Davy, Davy Crockett and Crockett's Company. Davy, Davy Crockett, fighting for liberty.
Next week from Fantasyland comes the story of some of the world's great fables and the men who created them. Here now are some preview presentation scenes of that show, from Aesop to Hans Christian Andersen.
Next week, beginning with the story of Aesop, the Greek slave whose fables have survived the centuries, Walt Disney brings you such immortal tales as The Hare and the Tortoise. You'll see the cocky, smart-aleck hare challenge the slow, plodding tortoise to what was to become the most famous race of all history. In The Hare and the Tortoise, you'll see how the overconfident hare learned, to his sorrow, that slow and steady wins the race. From the fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm, who gave the world the memorable Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, comes another classic of folklore brought to life by the Disney artists with Mickey Mouse as the brave little tailor. Follow the exciting adventures of Mickey as he sets out to conquer the mighty giant who threatened to destroy the kingdom. See the triumph of right over might in the unforgettable story of The Brave Little Tailor.
Don't move! I got you covered.
You'll thrill to the life story of Hans Christian Andersen, who, after failing as an actor, turned to the writing of fairy tales, and with his magic pen, told a parallel of his own life in the touching story of The Ugly Duckling. Here is the fable of a duckling that was different. An ugly duckling, scorned and rejected by his family. You'll see how an object of ridicule can become an object lesson of hope. And in the classic tradition of fairy tales, you'll find a happy ending. An hour of fables and fairy tales with La Fontaine, the French master of folklore, Aesop, the Brothers Grimm, and Hans Christian Andersen. Next week, with Walt Disney in Fantasyland.
When your heart is in your dream.
For one of the most exciting evenings you have ever spent in a motion picture theater, join the millions now thrilling to Walt Disney's CinemaScope and Technicolor production of Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, starring Kirk Douglas, James Mason, Paul Lucas, and Peter Lorre. If it has not yet arrived at your favorite theater, watch for it. It's Walt Disney's fabulous motion picture adventure, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, in CinemaScope. This has been an ABC Television Network presentation.